sorry we didn't get started this evening at the time we thought we were, but that's fine. We are here, we are back, and we are ready for this match. My name is Psychaotic. With me in the booth this evening, I have the lovely AthenaStorm, and on the cans is the wonderful Wonder T-Man. We've got a super exciting match to start us off this evening. It is a bronze match. It is going to be Survey Corps in orange versus Project Black Hole in blue. Athena, how are you feeling about this one?
3v4s are always tough, but sometimes we're surprised. So we shall see. Over for Survey Corp tonight, we have Pam Pan, Good Vibes, and VX Thermo. And playing for Project Black Hole tonight, we have Cano, Rush, Cannon, and CBM Cogsworth. So we'll see. You never know. You never know with a 3v4.
Yeah, indeed. You never know. But what I do know is we are underway. That first touch is going to go to Project Black Hole. So the first possession is going to go to Thermo for the side of Survey Corps. They won't quite find the full clear, so it's going to be a little bit of a scuffle in the midfield trying to gain this first possession. And eventually it will be Cogsworth there for the side of Project Black Hole, And he's going to walk this one forward, trying to get rid of that pressure, looking up towards Cano, but Cano's not able to find it the first time. Is the second time off the bounce. A beautiful pass at Cogsworth, but he's not able to find that backboard shot. Going to be recovered, stolen away by VX Thermo, and he's looking for that clear.
He is, and you know what? CBM Cogsworth is able to pick that up again off the bounce there, and looking for the play right now. He's going to shoot it, but Pam Pan's going to grab that and send it back down to the blue end through tunnel here. And it's going to be Cannon to the grab there, and he's going to adjust that disc to move it back down to the orange end.
Yeah, up to Rush. Rush looking up for Cogsworth. He'll find it off the bounce. They're going to have a little bit of time here. Actually, they have the numbers advantage of 3v2 as that stack is not together for Orange. Driving in all by himself. Oh my goodness, Cogsworth, you can't do that. He walks all the way into the bubble, grabbed the rim, and just kind of put it in gently.
He did, but those are hard to block as a goalie sometimes because you just don't know if they're going to throw it or if they're going to look for a cut or what they're going to do. So when they start getting close like that, it gets a little tricky. That's going to be Joust advantage going back over to Survey Corps though, and we will see what they're going to do with it. 3v4s are always difficult, and I'm sure they're really wishing that fourth man was here, but they're, they'll be okay. They'll survive, and that's a quick grab. Oh, nice change of possession there by both teams stealing it and taking it away from each other, but blue is going to send that one down to the orange bubble, and that is going to be Cogsworth with the disc for a gentle 2-point shot there to put them in a 4-point lead.
I mean, yeah, that is like the biggest thing with a 3v4 is you can't get everybody home fast enough. I mean, there's going to be one stack, and no matter what, there's going to be somebody abandoned, and they could not get back in time to cover that goal, and Cogsworth just looked at it and said, yeah, okay, I'll take that. So now, Project Black Hole, I almost just called them Project Mayhem. That hasn't been a team in like 2 seasons. Hello. Anyway, Good Vibes going to take this one for the side of Survey Corps. They're going to be really patient here, drawing out that pressure from Cogsworth before sending it deep, almost connecting with Thermo, not quite though, as that's going to bounce into the hands of Rush X. Rush X looking for the clear. It will get by that, or no, it will not get by that Survey Corps member. Good Vibes sending this one right back in, but Cannon with the read, Cannon with the grab. The send through goes off the head of Good Vibes, so Good Vibes has another chance here, getting into some brawl, into some scuffles, and eventually comes away with this disc.
And that's going to be back into the midfield there, and no, it looks like Rush and Pam Pam are making an effort to race for the disc, but Pam Pam's going to grab that and sends it all the way up, but that shield is going to get in the way. It gets in the way of every team, I tell you what, at one point or another. Oh, shield. Anyway, change of possession right there in the tunnel, and they lost it there. I'm not sure what happened. I couldn't really see it from my angle, but that's going to be a pass over to Cannon, who's going to send it back down into midfield, where Good Vibes picks it up and sends it back down into the blue bubble, and it's just going to be picked up again by Cano and sends it out. My goodness, they're having a hard time holding on to that disc, but Good Vibes has it right now outside of bubble. Going to pass it up. Great grab and clear there by Cannon to send that back down into the orange end of the arena, and we will see who gets there first. It's a race.
And it is going to be Cogsworth, who already has 4 points to his name. He might be looking to get 2 more as he goes for that cut up to Cannon. Cannon on the shoulder now, surveying those options. Goes for the anchor shot, just barely in the bubble. That 7-meter 2 always hurts. but points are points, and points are what they need right now. That's going to put them up 6-0, which, you know, considering this is a 3v4, is rather impressive right now for the side of Survey Corps. A lot of 3v4s, you see the other team immediately start running away with it, but we're almost halfway through this game, and they have held them to only 3 goals, and I think a lot of that comes down to Good Vibes playing on the backfield right now. I want to shout out that player in particular. They've been killing it with the QB. They've been killing it with the... Oh my goodness. See, setting up that play, getting it to Thermo, getting it to Pampan, and they're getting it done now. They just cut that lead in half.
That was a beautiful passing play there, and those passes were spot on and exactly where they needed to be. That was a fantastic play right here in this fantastic game between Survey Corps and Project Black Hole. That's going to give them the joust advantage, and Cogsworth is going to pick that up and send it down to Cannon, who's waiting there outside of the tunnel. Cannon is looking to get around Thermo, and he does, and sends that disc all the way down into the Pac-Man area, where Rush picks it up and sends it back for a reset back to Cogsworth. Cogsworth is going to look for the play, dance around the floor a little bit, making his way down the arena, walking along right there under shield. He's going to have to do something. Is he going to pass it? We'll see. Nope, he's going to shoot it, and that is going to give them a 5-point lead here with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in round 1.
Cogsworth is killing it right now. I mean, Cogsworth is a one-person army driving into the bubble on their own, which, I mean, you've got teammates there, but also Cogsworth has the confidence to walk it themselves, and they're getting the points, so whatever works, works, I guess. But anyway, this is gonna be Good Vibes, gonna send this one through, and oh, yes, does connect with Pampan. Those QB passes, those deep ones are amazing, the way he's lining those up. Pampan, under pressure, looking to get rid of it, does not quite get the pass off to its target, but it will bounce up into the hands of VX Thermo. Not for long, though. They're going to get stunned. Cannon with the pickup, Cannon with the send through for the side of Project Black Hole. That's going to bounce underneath the Pac-Man area, and there is Good Vibes backlining once again to pick this one up and get it sent through the mid.
And that was a great stack there by the orange team coming in. I know that's, you know, we all are so accustomed to stacking that we don't really think much about it, but in the beginning, especially in the bronze level of play, it's a skill it's a challenge to learn, and that was very effective use, and that's going to be Cogsworth again with another one to stretch that lead to 7 points.
Yeah, I mean, what is there to say that hasn't been said already? We've seen Cogsworth take several of those goals now where they've just had the opportunity and they've created the lanes one on you know, by themselves. And yeah, it seems to be working. Feed Cogsworth is the strategy tonight for Project Black Hole. But there is still 3 minutes to go, and it is only a 3-goal game. So though unlikely in the situation of a 3v4, it is still very much possible for Survey Corps to do something here. And the confidence displayed by Good Vibes right now, despite being down, is going to try to bait out that pressure from Cogsworth, make them come to him, and Cogsworth will get the shot off. It will not be on. In the hands of Good Vibes, not for long. Cogsworth picking this one back up and putting it in for the 2.
That was a great effort indeed. You know, to have only 3 players right now, Survey Corps is really doing a really good job on defense. To be only down by 9 right here in this round that's not bad. That's at all. They're doing a fantastic job of holding their own. And you know, Project Black Hole, that was a fast stack coming in really quick. Good Vibes is going to get rid of that disc, sends it down into the midfield, where who is going to get to it first? It's going to be Cannon. Cannon's going to send that back down into the orange end, and that is going to just be a pickup by Good Vibes. Good Vibes looking to make the clear. Going to have a moment to breathe. Sends that down, but oh my goodness, Cogsworth picks it up, loses possession though right there to Thermo, and Thermo's going to send that back down into the trench area. It's going to bounce up and back into the bubble.
This could be a stack race here, and it is going to be Project Black Hole home first, specifically Cano now with the pickup. Cano's looking to send this one through, and the clear is very good, bouncing off the trench all the way up to the ceiling. It's going to be Good Vibes there first. Taking a break there in their own bubble, trying to pump fake Cannon into getting off of Nugget so that he can open up that lane, but he does not bite, so Cogsworth has the interception as Good Vibes tries to force it to Bowtie. Long 3 coming in, no good from Cogsworth. Another attempt here by Rush, sending that into the bubble, but that's going to bounce loose, eventually into the hands of Thermo. It's going to be a brawl, and it'll be Cogsworth coming away with it. Here comes Cogsworth. We know what he's going to do, and there it is, another 2. You cannot give them the space to walk because they will take it and make it, very consistently as we have seen here tonight.
And Project Black Hole was an excellent offensive position just then. Having possession of the disc, they had one up on the clock, on top of clock. They had one on post. They were ready for just about anything he needed to do, and they would have put it in there. But that's going to be Joust advantage going back. Oh my goodness, to Survey Corps, but they lose possession right there on Nest over to Project Black Hole. But they're going to gain it back. Let's see what they're going to do with it. They are going to send it forward. There we go. Nice grab there. Oh, we have a free floating disc, and Good Vibes is gonna grab it, but gets stunned out and loses possession, and the disc is back in Cogsworth's hands. Somebody better stop him, or he will shoot another one, as he has done already multiple times. Oh, nice play indeed, up to shoulder to Cannon, who was waiting there, and gonna sink that one in to take them to a 3-16 right here.
Can I just say, Bronze has gotten much better than when I started? Like, an 18 at Bronze, that is nothing against Bronze, but, like, I didn't know you could throw 18s when I was Bronze. That's crazy.
Now you know why it's so hard to get out of Bronze, right? It's different. It's a different game.
Yeah, apparently. Good Lord. I've been out of it for so long. I have not been paying attention, but that was something else. But yeah, that is the end of this first round here. It's going to go in favor of Project Black Hole. And, technically, so we heard from Survey Corps when we were like, yo, is this going to be a 3v4? They said one of their teammates wasn't responding, which, it happens. But hopefully they can maybe get their teammate in. They can technically, according to the rules, pause for 4 minutes to see if they can get a teammate in, or look for a league sub. Because, if you ping for league subs, maybe you get lucky, somebody responds pretty quickly and we can get them in there. But, we will see. And, that score was pretty heavily in favor of Project Black Hole there in that round. But, I don't think that was necessarily reflecting on Survey Corps not playing well. I think it strictly comes down to Survey Corps being outnumbered.
Absolutely.
Project Black Hole is running circles around them right now with the stacks. They're getting up and down the arena faster, and that just comes down to having enough people in the arena. So, yeah.
Especially once you get down into the bubble, and you've got one person who's tied up being the goalie, and then you've got just 2 defenders, and they've got everybody coming in. So that makes it a solid challenge right there on the bubble side. Indeed.
Yeah, but that time Survey Corps going for the 3 stack, and it does work out for them. They get the first headbutt, but it seems that the first controlled possession is going to go to Cano for the side of Project Black Hole. But Survey Corps getting the interception up to Thermo, and no! Oh, so close. That's so unfortunate. They had the shot, but it went off the rim. So now it will be in the hands of Cogsworth. Cogsworth looking for that clear, but there's Pam getting it done on the back line. A big interception there to prevent the clear. And Pam's going to send this one back across over to Good Vibes. Good Vibes on the wall, looking to get through this player, but gets shut down by Cannon. They will keep the possession, though, so it's another chance here. And the pass is going to go a bit high over the Nest, bouncing off the wall. It's going to be Good Vibes there first, slapping it back up into the bubble, but it's quickly recovered by Cogsworth and sent through.
It is, and Psychaotic, we have some love being shown to us there in the Twitch chat. This is the second time somebody has said something about girl power and loving the lady casters working together tonight. So thank you, Cookies, and to, who was it who said something about it earlier? It was very nice. And we appreciate the love. Slice Night, and that is going to be Survey Corps on the board first here in round 2 with that nice, lovely 2-pointer there by Good Vibes. Keep it up, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, if they keep displaying that possession and that discipline that we were just seeing on that drive, this game is not over. I mean, that was super impressive stuff, and as long as they shut down Cogsworth, we could see a very different round 2, but we will see as this is going to bounce into the tunnel, eventually up into the hands of Good Vibes. Good Vibes taking it to the wall, getting underneath one player, sending this through the tunnel. It's going to be a race as this bounces into Project Black Hole's bubble. We'll try to say that 10 times fast. Up into the hands of Pam going to get stunned out before they can handle it, but Good Vibes is there for the pickup, but the steal coming through from Cannon. It's an attempted clear, not quite out yet, but it'll be picked up by Cogsworth, and this time it will, it gets through.
It does get through, and they're going to stack quickly down there to get it. Oh, nice play there by Thermo trying to get there also. No, I'm sorry, Good Vibes trying to get there also and going to jump into goal. This is going to be a Oh, what were they going to do? Use the shield. Oh, but it is slapped back out by Good Vibes. Wow, what a slap indeed. And that's going to make the clear. And you know what? It's Pan. It's in the hands of Pan now. And we are moving towards that disc. I mean, towards the goal. Sorry about that. And it's going to be right there. Good Vibes picking it up, looking for the pass. Doesn't need it, shoots it. And they are in a 4-point lead with 7 minutes left on the clock.
Good
Amazing.
Vibes getting it done on both sides of the arena. I mean, they just shut down that drive from Project Black Hole with that beautiful save. They're getting it done in the offensive bubble. Just wow, I am a Good Vibes fan. But now it'll be Project Black Hole looking to answer back here. They got plenty of time on the clock. 7 minutes left, and they are only down by 4, so that's only 2 goals. That's going up to Cano. Cano looking for that mail slot. Won't find it, though. It'll find the shield instead. Bouncing out to the midfield, out into the hands of Cogsworth. Cogsworth picking this one up, juking around on the floor, trying to lure out Pan, but they are hesitant to bite. It'll let Cogsworth get all the way into the bubble. This means trouble, and Cogsworth doing what Cogsworth does. The first 2 points for Project Black Hole this round.
You know, that was a well-played effort. It's taken them a few minutes to get on the board here, which is very different from round 1. So I would love to know what Survey Corps, what they had to say between that break there, because they didn't take a timeout, they didn't take a pause, they just let it play, and oh, whoops, that's going to be a quick turnover right there in the nest area. Cogsworth getting to it. Somebody needs to shut him down. Cogsworth going for the goal, and it is good, and we have a tie match right here with 6 minutes left on the clock. I know.
That wasn't even an anchor. That wasn't 18. That wasn't even an. Y'all, what are they feeding the Bronzies nowadays? Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't. That was so impressive. Well done, Cogsworth. Great shot. And this will now be into the hands of Good Vibes as one of their players is slow to get out of the tunnel. So it's a 2v4 for the moment. Good Vibes juking around, trying to get away from Cannon. Ends up being a double stun. And hey, maybe being laid out of the tubes ended up working for them as that's now picked up by Thermo. He's going to get stunned out by Cogsworth. And oh no, but he recovers in time. No, just kidding. It's Cogsworth again. Flipping upside down on the backboard, driving in, but the save from Pan. My goodness. Not able to find the clear though. Here comes another opportunity for Cogsworth as he takes this to the wall up outside the bubble, driving in, gets through one, moving off the backboard, finds the rim on the shot, and finally this is slapped away by Pan out of harm's way all the way through the tunnel. What a slap. We're gonna have a race here as this bounces up toward the ceiling, eventually recovered by Cogsworth, and he's gonna try to get this counter cleared, but no, shut down by Pan again.
Wow, what an incredible play there by Survey Corps. Impressive indeed save there. And they are going to walk that right down and shoot it, and it's good. And they take the lead again. Woo! Incredible. Oh my goodness. How fun.
Yo!
Another 18 as well for good vibes there. Jiminy crickets.
That's insane. That is so awesome. But yeah, now Survey Corps in the lead. Project Black Hole down by 1 goal, only 2 points. Looking to maybe answer back here as that stack is so fast from Survey Corps. They're gonna grab that pass before it gets through to their bubble. It'll be Pan with it now, under pressure, finds the clear. That's bouncing all the way through tunnel. This could be a stack race. I think Survey's together first. Here they come, low in the bubble, and the shot is no good off the rim. That's unfortunate, but it's going to be cleared away by Cogsworth up toward the ceiling. Pan on the back line, sending this one back in, or at least attempting to. It'll bounce off the shield, under the Pac-Man, into the hands of Cogsworth, and this time the clear will not quite be good as that bounces back into the hands of Cogsworth. It's just a self-pass, and this time the clear is through.
It is, and that's going to be a quick grab there by Cogsworth, though. Juking around, wow, the entire trap area. A shot on goal there by Cano, but it's going to ding off the ring and go back down to Cannon, who's looking for the pass. Finds it right there with Cano. It's going to send it across the floor. Oh, a little bit of a weird geo bounce there, and that is going to be grabbed by Cogsworth again, no doubt. Ducking and juking around everyone. Sends that one up, but it's going to bounce off the shield and back out of the area. Cano is going to pick it up. Sends it wildly across the arena and lands in the hands of Cannon. Cannon moving towards the goal. Gonna shoot it. Oh, and it's off the backboard and back out of the bubble.
Oh, but Survey Corps is quick to get together. They don't. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's wide. Just kidding. Okay.
I was thinking the same thing.
Cano's sending it down low. Yeah, it's the disadvantage of sideline cam. You think everything's on. But Cogsworth, while we're blabbering, is getting it done on the backboard, finding another 2. And ladies and gentlemen, this game is tied with 2.5 minutes left at 6 points apiece.
Wow, is anybody's game right now. How incredibly exciting to be a 3v4, and they are definitely holding their own with Project Black Hole taking round 1 and round 2 at a tie with only 2 minutes left. We could see a sudden death here in this second round. Who knows? We'll find out in a few minutes for sure. That's going to be Good Vibes sending that disc all the way down the arena. Oh, and it bounces past everyone on Project Black Hole, but Cannon's going to pick it up and sends it back down the arena. Going to land in the hands of Cogsworth, who is inverted, sends that back down into the midfield, and the stack from Survey Corps is coming in, and they are able to make the retrieval. And let's see if, oh no, oh, nice juking around there to get away from Project Black Hole, sends that up into Thermo's hand, gonna send it across the ceiling. Who's gonna get there? Good Vibes with the grab. Oh, has to gets rid of it because it gets stunned out. Thermo with the disc, bouncing off of Geo, back out of the into the trap area. I can't find words right now.
It is all good. Pam is able to find the disc, though. A little quick pass attempted by Thermo, but pass target was not quite ready for that one. That's okay. They're going to have another chance here as Thermo attempts to get the slap on it. Won't quite, though, as this is now bouncing around in the trap area. It's still loose. Eventually will be recovered by Pam. Pam taking this one back to the back line, slowing it down a little bit, showing some discipline here. We are under the 1 minute mark, so we could be seeing the last drive. We don't know. As Cannon sends this one through, that's bouncing high up in toward the bubble. Who will be there first? It's going to be Good Vibes, having a good time getting this one out of the bubble. Gets through the stack with a little jump. That was beautiful. As Good Vibes sends this one deep, bouncing off the floor, back into Project Black Hole's bubble. It's going to be a race, and that race will be won by Project Black Hole as Cannon picks this one up. A steal by Pam. Open goal, and what a save by Cannon! Oh my goodness!
Oh
as that
my
gets almost
gosh.
cleared through the mid, back into the hands of Good Vibes. This game is not over yet. 20 seconds to go, still tied at 6 points. Good Vibes duking around on the wall, getting it up towards Pam. Pam will maybe find it on the bounce. Oh, it's gonna be close. No, it's going to be Cogsworth. The blind whip across the arena, looking for a clear, but finds Good Vibes instead. Still not done. 8 seconds left. Good Vibes gonna lose this one. Picked up now, sent away by Project Black Hole as we are ticking down toward an overtime.
That save. Both of our jaws just completely dropped to the floor. That was incredible play by both of these teams. Beautifully done. And that gives us an OT, the first OT of this game. You know, it's anybody's first to score it takes the round. And if Project Black Hole can do it, they get the game. If Survey Corps does, then we get a third round. So we shall see. Pam with the disc, going to send it across the arena, and it is going to bounce off of the wall where Cano is going to pick that back up and send it back down into the midfield area. Not quite going to make it through, but Cannon's going to send it, and it is going towards the goal.
No way.
Oh my gosh! What?
I have no words.
That was incredible. Oh my god.
I mean, I got nothing. I'm just my jaw was on the floor. That was so my heart is breaking right now for Survey Corps. I mean, you know, I'm staying neutral. I don't know how I would have wanted round 3 to go, but my goodness, did they work hard for that one, and I would have loved to have seen them send it to a round 3. But that said, definitely well played for Project Black Hole. I mean, they were unrelenting. Playing well. We saw Cogsworth drive into the bubble several times. We saw that massive save right there at the end of round 2. I didn't catch the name on that one, but somebody clipped that because that was gorgeous. And yeah, just a really, really solid game. Apparently, I have no idea what's going on in bronze anymore because that shook me. That was so good. We saw 3 18s. We saw some really solid stuff going on, and I'm so excited to see where these teams go in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Pam and Thermo and Good Vibes did a fantastic job holding their own as a 3v4. And Project Black Hole just, you know, having that extra man just really just nailed it. So Great job by both teams. Fantastic offense and defense. We saw some great saves, like you said. And that was a lot of fun. That was a great game. So kudos to both of these teams. It'll be fun to watch where they come, where they get to by the end of the season. So there's plenty of time.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, so that was a really great game to kick us off, but do not go anywhere. We've got more coming up. It is going to be White Roses versus Sane Wolves next. That is a high gold, low platinum match. Bound to be exciting. And don't quote me, but I think there's a master match after that. Should be a good time. Yeah, Athena's giving me the nod. I think there is. So definitely stick around for both of those matches. We got to go get into the next one. And oh my goodness, we're on time tonight. Look at that.
Woo!
So let's get on to that next match. We will be right back. Thank you guys so much. Hello, we are back. same crew. I'm Psychaotic still. I don't think my name changed. This is AthenaStorm in the booth with me, and still on cams is Wonder T-Man. And we've got a super awesome match for you this evening. In orange, we've got the Sane Wolves, and in blue, we've got White Roses. Sane Wolves is gold 4. White Roses is plat 1. So there could be some stuff on the line this evening. There could be some consequences for winning or losing here. White Roses could get pulled out of plat. Sane Wolves could get it done tonight and get into plat. But we will see. AthenaStorm, enough of my blabbering. Please shut me up. What do you think?
You know what? I don't know what to think. This is going to be an exciting match. They're pretty close in ranking over on Sane Wolves. We've got Camspin, Narwhale, Comrade, Mr. Bacon, and Doe. And playing for White Roses tonight, we have Guff, Convoy, Splash, and Flobo. So we'll see. Joust advantage is going to go quickly over to, well, the Joust shot. We keep talking about this and we keep seeing it. Whoever hits the disc first has a tendency to lose possession of it. So possession changes pretty quick on that initial Joust. And it's been interesting to watch. And I think Palador is the one that had pointed it out one day. And I've started observing that, and it's a regular occurrence that happens. But Splash right now with the disc, going to send that back across to Guff. They are having some very nice passes going on right there. Back to Splash, and a goal in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, my goodness, definitely an increase in the speed compared to our last cast, which is awesome, but I wasn't ready for it. I was struggling to keep up. But yeah, the first 2 points are going to go to the White Roses, but there is still plenty of time. And low score right now, so it's anybody's game still, as this will be the Sane Wolves coming out of the tunnels. A quick pass from Camspin over to Narwhale. They're going to keep that stack together. I'd be interested to see where that goes, as Narwhale will keep it on the Pac-Man, drawing out that stack from leaving where they were grabbed. Up to Doe. Doe down low. There's that stack. Yeah, there it is, but they don't quite find it, as Guff will intercept off the wall and walk this one forward.
And that's going to be Guff sending that across to Convoy, looking to send that disc back down, but it's going to bounce funny off of, I think it was the edge of the tunnel. And there it is for Camspin. A nice long 3-point shot there, and that puts them in the lead.
Yeah, it does. That is the power of the 3, but I mean, only a 1-point difference here. So still anyone's game. 8.5 minutes left to go, and now we're gonna see White Roses come out of the tubes for the first time this evening. Splash will be the QB for this play, as he's trying to draw out that stack and does manage to do so. But quick pressure from that stack back to Splash. Splash sending this one up, gets it through the stack. Flobo's looking at an open lane, but he doesn't have the angle. But that's okay. That's what teammates are for. He'll get it over to Convoy, who does have the open lane and the angle, and they will get it done with the 2.
Wow, that was a very quick play. They did draw the defense out, but their stack was still stuck together, so they were able to get back onto that disc pretty quick. Like, that's going to be Joust advantage going back over to the Sane Wolves. And let's see who's going to grab it. That is going to be Camspin. Sends it over to Narwhale. Sends it back to the stack there to Camspin. Going to pass it down and attempt to dribble, but they get stunned out, breaking the stack. Comrade Mr. Bacon slaps that down into the arena, and the blue stack's going to get to it first. So that's going to be Guff with the disc, moving across the floor, making some space. Stack comes in pretty quick, though. Comrade Mr. Bacon, but he loses possession, and that is going to send that disc back down. A nice little slap there by the orange team to Camspin. Camspin sends it in to take us back the other direction as they take the lead.
I can't get over that slap. That was so good. It's just so perfectly on target, bouncing it underneath that boot to that waiting player. And wow, getting it done. This is a very back and forth match here, as Sane Wolves are now only up by 1, and it'll be White Roses looking to answer back. Splash gonna invert and take this one up to the ceiling, luring out that stack before going back to Guff. Guff looking for Splash again. It will connect, but that stack is still intact, so this could be dangerous. Oh, and there's the other stack too. They're gonna have the interception and send it up into the bubble, into the hands of Comrade Mr. Bacon. He's got the cut, and Campspin's got the shot. That's another 2 points for the Sane Wolves.
Very nice play indeed. And Psycho, we do have a hydrate redeemed there by Cookie Commanders.
Oh, thank
so
goodness.
I know. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. All right. Woo! And we are back. Joust advantage going back over to the White Roses, where Splash is going to pick that up. I was actually waiting for Splash to do something so I could say, and speaking of Splash, we have a hydrate, but that never happened, so just had to jump in there with that. Guff going to grab that and send it back. Oh, quick grab there by Camspin. sends it down the arena into the bubble. It's going to bounce off the wall where Doe comes in and grabs it. Oh my goodness, nicely played up to Comrade Mr. Bacon, who was going to sink it in for the 5-point lead.
Oh, wow, that was pretty. But yeah, Sane Wolves getting it done right now, and they are on a several point run right now. So White Roses needs to get something done here and now, or at least very soon, before Sane Wolves continues with that momentum. As now it will be Splash once again with the QB for the side of White Roses. A quick pass up to Guff, but the stack is still intact. Oh no, Guff loses a hand, but he does get it off to Splash, and Splash sends this one through. That backstack for Sane Wolves is just on it right now. They've had 3 interceptions now, like in the last 3 plays. A quick pass up to Camspin, but the save by Flobo. My goodness, that was pretty.
Wow.
As Flobo looks to send this one up into the hands of Splash. The shot lane is not open, so Splash is forced to try to buy some time, but he gets punished for it as Comrade Mr. Bacon gets the stun, the steal, and the send through.
That's going to bounce there, and that stack's going to come in really quick with Narwhal grabbing it and delicately placing it in the bottom pocket.
It's always so amusing to me when you have like those really high intensity plays, and for one reason or another, somebody gets that extra second in the bubble to gently place it. I don't know why I find that so funny.
It was just so gentle, and just it was just placing it there. I'm just gonna sit this here type of a deal.
Exactly.
No, I couldn't do that if I wanted to. I'd be like, ah, so frantic. Oh, quick grab there by Camspin. Gonna grab that as it bounces off the wall, sends it back down. But the stack is right there. Which stack will get to it first? There's 3 of them in that corner. Oh my goodness, indeed. That's gonna be Guff with the disc. Gonna send it back down into Splash's hands. Splash looking for the peg. Gonna pass it forward to Convoy there. Bowtie passes it up to shoulder with Guff. Guff looking to send it in, and that is going to be another good goal.
I mean, that is definitely what they needed. Sane Wolves is starting to run away with it there, but they have shrunk that lead down to only 5 points with 3.5 minutes to go. That is 2 goals, and one of them's got to be a 3, but there's also, there's also still plenty of time to go the 3-2 route if they choose to do so. But now, it's going to be Camspin stacked with Comrade Mr. Bacon. It'll be a race. They get there. They get the second slap through. This is bouncing favorably right into the hands of that backstack waiting for White Roses. So now it'll be Convoy looking to get the send through. Does not quite find it as that bounces off some Geo into the hands of Comrade Mr. Bacon. That's going to bounce off the wall, up high, into the ceiling of the bubble of White Roses, but Splash is there to shut it down. A nice, easy pass over to Flobo. Flobo trying to send this one across to Guff. It's just a little bit in front, but it does get it cleared out of immediate danger. Guff still gets there first, though, somehow. Splash with it now. Gonna have to send this one back over because he had the whole team on him. And Guff will send this one right on back to Flobo.
Flobo's going to send it forward, and it's going to be in the hands of Guff again, passing it back there, really drawing that stack around, but you know what? The stack was able to intercept it and sends it back down into the blue bubble, and that's going to be Narwhal picking it up, sends it up to Doe on the ceiling, passes it down to Comrade Mr. Bacon, and it's Flobo for the self-goal. Oh, I hate those so bad. I hate those so bad.
It never feels good, but you know what? Dunk meta.
You know what? I always say this. I usually take a screenshot of that and I post it to my team and I say, was it even a game if this did not happen? It was not. It has to happen at least once a game. And that's okay. So
yeah, it happens, but look what also happens. That backstack is just on fire right now, creating these opportunities that unfortunately they will not capitalize on this time. Well, maybe they will as Comrade Mr. Bacon gets the pickup, gets the jukes, looking for that lane, and he will find it. He cannot be stopped once he's on that backboard, and they're going to put in another 2 points for the side of Sane Wolves. It is 15-6, and oh man, that is a 9-point differential. That is a minimum of 3 3-pointers. White Roses is looking down the barrel of the clock right now, and we'll see if they can get it done.
That's going to be Splash with the disc here on Joust. It's going to send that down the arena into the hands of Lobo, who's going to cross over to Guff. Nice passing play here. Oh, but we have a little disconnect there and don't quite have possession. Narwhal's going to pick it up. Did a little duck there to get around White Roses, and they're going to send that back down the arena, but White Rose, it's like volleyball. My goodness gracious. We have ping pong in the tunnel. Comrade Mr. Bacon grabs it. Oh, what a save there by Convoy. Was able to float backwards and just grab that. Everybody is right there on the edge bubble looking for the pass. Gonna stack down. Didn't quite make it through the tunnel. That lip of the tunnel catches so many discs. Catches mine all the time. Splash with the disc. Change of possession to Comrade Mr. Bacon. They can't quite get it back out of that area. There we go. A nice long clear all the way across the arena. Comrade Mr. Bacon with the disc. Will he pass it? Yes, he will. And that's going to be Cam Spin with the goal.
Oh man, that was a good decision because Comrade Mr. Bacon has juked a couple in at this point, and you know, at least I was certainly expecting him to do it again, so it might have thrown off the rest of the team as well for him to hit that pass. Smart decision there, guaranteed the points, and now that, you know, that will be the ice. It's going to be 17-6 in favor of St. Wolves. Well, unless White Roses can find some more points just to take with them into the next round in the form of momentum. That's bouncing high, looks good, bouncing out of the bubble though. Flobo not quite able to get to it, and that will be the end of this round. 17-6 in favor of St. Wolves, who, as we were talking about earlier, is the Gold 4 team. They are the lower ranked team here, so this is some super exciting stuff to see from St. Wolves. And, you know, White Roses is playing so well, and you know what I think? The one thing that if they could only change one thing going into this next round, if they wanted to see some serious results, stun those stacks out. Right, Glasses usually watches me when I cast. Glass is my teammate. She can say that, you know, she will attest that I yell at my teammates for this all the time. If you are, especially like if you're the first couple passes on your own offensive joust, well, once you get rid of the disc and that stack is coming at you, stun them out, because suddenly you are creating a 3v2 for your team, and if you don't get them, that stack is going to be right on that next pass recipient, and they're going to get the steal away. The same thing with that backstack. I called it out several times. That backstack for St. Wolves is on fire right now. So whoever their deep option is needs to find a way to either get out of the lane of that backstack or sacrifice one man to go stun out that backstack and let the other person be open for that next pass. But whatever it is that they choose to do, they really need to look at how the stacking of St. Wolves is impacting their play right now.
They do. You know, I was taking a second a minute ago to look through and see if these teams have crossed paths before, and I couldn't find that they had. So that's an interesting thing to see. This is their first face-off against each other, and that's going to be Joust advantage going over too quickly to the blue team, but they lose possession back to the St. Wolves, and they're going to send that back down the arena. My goodness, their stacks are so fast. Cam Spin with the disc sends it down into Comrade Mr. Bacon. Oh, had a little stunning going on back there and lost possession, but Doe moves in. Those moves, Doe. And Comrade Mr. Bacon's going to be right there at the post to pick that up.
It took me a second.
Narwhal's going to... Sorry. Now I'm tickled at myself. Oh, Doe with the disc again, but loses possession to Guff, and Guff's going to send that all the way down the arena into the bubble. Oh, I thought that was going in. It's going to. There it is. Oh,
hey,
that's so cool.
You know, the Echo Gods have a way of evening themselves out. You know, sometimes you were the recipient of those technical goals, and sometimes you benefit from them. And, you know, it evened itself out here as White Roses gets on the board first this round. That is huge for them, considering the momentum that we saw at the end of the last round in favor of St. Wolves. So it is good to see that White Roses is coming out strong here, and they are not going to let that last round get to them. But now this is up into the hands of Doe. Doe sending it down low, looking for Cam Spin. It will connect off the bounce, but Splash is so fast and will have the interception. He's going to look for the clear. It's going to bounce around right at the entrance of tunnel. It'll be Comrade Mr. Bacon with the first touch on it, looking to get it sent up, but no, Splash is there, already stacked, sending this one through. Oh my, 18 from 44 out. Splash, as Rocks Titan would say. And that is going to be good for another 3 points for White Roses.
We have a word sneak, but I have to be completely honest with you about something that I don't think I've ever actually watched an entire episode of The Simpsons. So I'm going to let you take that one.
Okay. To be honest, I don't think I have either, but I know what Ivan's going for here, so I attempt it, though it probably won't come out right, but that's fine. That's fine. We will get it. I will wait for a better opportunity, Ivan. Don't you worry. I see it. As that is going to get sent on through up into the White Rose's bubble into the hands of Narwhal. He's juking around, making some moves and getting it done. The assist by Doe, and it will be good for the first 2 points for St. Wolves.
Oh my goodness! Joust advantage going back over to White Roses. And that is going to be Splash with the disc. I'm actually looking it up on my phone right now. Sends it down to Guff because now I'm curious. Guff with the disc, looking for the passing option. Gonna just dance around the floor there for a second. Oh, quick stack coming in pretty hot there. Sends it over to Flobo. Flobo's gonna lose. Oh, sends it. Nice. Nice pass over to Convoy. Convoy's gonna pass it back down, but it's not going to be received. And that is going to put the disc in the hands of the Sane Wolves. And they're gonna send it all the way back down the arena. Right there, Comrade Mr. Bacon for the long shot. Beautiful. And that gives us a tie right here in round 2.
Oh man, I really thought White Roses had it there for a second in the bubble, but you know what? It happens. It happens. Shake it off. As we are now tied at 5 apiece with 6.5 minutes to go. So St. Wolves maybe, you know, a little bit surprised about White Roses coming out so strong in the beginning of the first round, but they have now found their footing. And here comes that stack. You got to get them stunned out, or they're just going to keep pressuring each pass. That's a cross over to Convoy. A quick reset attempt over to Splash will not connect. That's going to be sent all the way down into the White Roses, and they get the goalie back in time to shut down that shot lane, but it's going to be Doe over to Cam Spin. It gets shut down again. Splash with a beautiful pass up to Flobo, but he does not see Narwhal coming, and Narwhal trying to maybe look for that bounce shot off the floor, but it's going to hit the nose, bounce up into the hands of Comrade, and oh, Cam Spin in the right place at the right time to get it done. Another 2 points for the Sane Wolves.
That was a fantastic pass play there from the Sane Wolves. I don't know if it was the angle that I've got on my camera view or not, but it was so sweet coming across the arena, and just that was perfect. That was fantastic. Joust advantage going back over to the White Roses, and Splash is going to send that down into the hands of Guff. Guff looking to maybe make a pass back. Yep, a reset back to Splash. That stack is going to come in pretty quick, but he was able to lure them out. They're sticking together. I would have loved to have seen Splash just stun one of them right there and break that stack, and that would have helped significantly, but it's okay. Narwhal is going to send that all the way down. Comrade Mr. Bacon is going to make the pickup, takes the shot, but it's going to bounce off the backboard and come back out, and Cam Spin has the opportunity and takes it, and that puts them in a 5-point lead.
I just want to shout out how sticky that stack is. Comrade Mr. Bacon and Cam Spin. That is definitely not the right word, but that's what I'm going with, because they stick together so well. And even, you know, there was an attempt by Guff to try to get them broken apart in that stunnel. They got separated, and they still got back together in less than a second. It was crazy. But yeah, now we're seeing Sane Wolves on a 10-point run here. I mean, this is where, if you get scored on again here, this is where you take your time out if you're White Roses, and you really gotta take a breather, figure out what you're doing, as that's up into the hands of Narwhal. The long heave will go across the bubble, but not into the goal, into the hands of Doe, and Doe looking for that top area of the goal over the goalie's head. They will find it, and they're gonna extend that lead all the way up to 7.
Okay, so Psychaotic, tell me this.
Yes. I will tell you. What do you want to hear?
How do you perfect a stack like that? Like, is that just practice? Is it chemistry? What do you think makes a stack like that? Because I've seen it a couple of times. You've got Sweet Tooth and Chocolate, right? Mm-hmm. And they were gold for a long time. Mushroom Ninja and Hyena Dragon, fantastic stackers together. What makes that be what it is?
It's a little bit of both. It is definitely practice, because you get to understand your partner's pulling rhythm, and you stay together a lot easier. You stack faster, and then it is also chemistry. That, you know, getting it back together that quickly and just understanding, you know, where your teammate went and how to find each other quickly. That definitely comes down to chemistry. So yeah, practice and playing together for a while will definitely make a super strong stack. But yeah, that is an excellent question, because we see a lot of fast stacks here do really, really well here over in NA, and then also in EU. I mean, they are known for their stack meta. Stacking is such an important part in this game, and understanding how to get a strong stack together is very important.
Very interesting. I wonder how much, like, if your stacking buddy's not there for the night, is there somebody else that can easily fill those shoes, or is that just you're just kind of in trouble if your stack buddy's not there?
Yeah,
Very
I mean, it is a scary feeling when you look around and you realize you are all by yourself, like no stack partners, no leeches, and you're like, "Okay, cool. Guess I just live on this side of the arena now."
Just a floater now. Just gotta make my way across here. Yeah, so in the Twitch chat, we've got the same kind of thing. Consistently working together, practice and time. Just nice. Very nice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, even somebody in chat saying they're just letting stacks do what they want, and yeah, I think that is, that is probably what White Roses are struggling with the most right now. Is the stacks from Sane Wolves are just running circles around them. But 12 points. That's 4 3-pointers. Not impossible, but we got to start seeing something from White Roses right here, right now, if they want to get it done. And that is not the way to start. That stun coming through from that back stack. Narwhal getting a gorgeous... Oh, it was a gorgeous clear. And then Station said, nah, not today. And it'll be Splash there first for the side of White Roses. Dumping it into the bubble. The opportunity here. And there we go. Some points for White Roses. That is what they needed.
Nice play there by Guff. The assist by Splash. Very good job. That definitely makes me want to say ooga booga right there. I mean, just what a game. What a game indeed. So 10-point lead though, right here with just a minute 15 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be Cam Spin with the disc. Sends it down into the hands of Doe. Doe is going to hang on to it and sends it, nicely down to Cam Spin there at Nest, but gets stunned out, loses possession back over to White Roses. And Splash.
I thought you just lost your mind.
All right, I'm a little crazy that way. I just say random things sometimes. You never know. Comrade Bacon, Mr. Bacon is going to send that one. It went a little wide, though. Not going to quite make it in. Flobo going to pick it up. Oh, loses possession. Nice stunning. Narwhal's going to pick it up and looks for the pass. Going to find it right there with Doe. Dancing around. We need more puns and word sneaks. I love puns and word sneaks. Let's go. Narwhal sends it over to Cam Spin again and sinks it right there in the goal.
That was pretty. The movement there with that passing play, that was very pretty. And that will be the end of the game here. Well, actually, no, they're gonna have a couple seconds here, so let's see what White Roses can do with it. And yeah, it's just going to be a little basic headbutt to get us out of this round. And that will be the end of round 2, the end of this game, because Sane Wolves have taken it with 2 quite decisively, if I may add. I mean, I sound like that, and y'all listen to me? What the heck? Okay. But yeah, that will be the end of it here. Sane Wolves are gonna take it in 2. Great work by them, and great work by White Roses as well. They played really, really solidly, and I hope to see what they can do in the future. I hope they watch this VOD to figure out, what Sane Wolves is doing with those stacks, so they can add that to their playstyle, both offensively and defensively, how to defend against it. But anyway, yeah, Athena, what did you think? What did you see?
That was a great game. That was a lot of fun. Both teams did a fantastic job. I'm interested to see where that's going to put Sane Wolves and White Roses, because they may have just switched places. We'll see. Might not have been enough to do much of anything. No, great job. Lots of super fun. Who's the next cast? Jake the Snake is asking.
Ooh, yeah, Athena. I mean, I'm unfortunately I am out. I am not staying on for the next cast. I have something to do. But Athena, I think you're staying on. Who are you casting? What's going on?
I am. That is going to be me with Wonder T-Man on Cam's Newton Dad, and the game is Extinct versus. Is it Ethereal? How do you say it? Ethereal? Ethereal.
Extinct versus Ethereal.
You know what? Extinct versus Ethereal.
Ethereal.
Yeah. I apologize. I love you guys. Yeah. I told you words weren't my thing today. I'm not wording.
Oh my God. It's all good. That was so good. That was oh man, it is
Instinct.
always a pleasure to cast with you. So thank you
Always.
so much for being on with me and Wonder T Man. Thank you as always for running the cams. The show cannot go on without you. That is the end for me, but don't go anywhere because you get to see Athena's pretty face some more, and we're gonna bring in Newton Dad. Lucky you, he's casted tonight, so you get to hear his wonderful voice. And
Yay!
yeah, we will be right back with that master match. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, 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 everybody. It's Newton Dad. And, well, I was there. And here we are, and AthenaStorm. And we're here for VRML Channel 1, matchup of the night here. Is going to be Ethereal versus Instinct, two of the ultimate top level teams in the league. Of course, Ethereal currently ranked number 1 due to how many games they've won and lost versus the other teams in the cycle. It's still early in the cycle. It's still kind of, water's finding its level and things are happening. Instinct sitting at number 5. That'll change quickly. They have a lot of games to play and have pushed a few off in past weeks. Ethereal versus Extinct. Yes, Ethereal. Psycha. Go do what you're gonna do. You left. Get up. Go on. No, but these guys are gonna bring you a super entertaining match, and I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. Just like the last one was. I caught the tail end of that last one. It looked like a fun one as well. It's always interesting to see an underdog take out the overdog. So we'll see, kind of how that plays out tonight. I don't know who the underdog would be in this one. I mean, mathematically Instinct, but we all kind of know better. As you hear the ready ups, at least one of them coming in. What do you think?
You know what? I don't know. There's so many of these players that are just incredible. I mean, obviously both teams are incredible, or they wouldn't be in the top bracket. They're in the master tier. Over on Ethereal, we have C. Jason, Jiggy, Single Shot, and KFC. And over on Instinct is Ender, Oculasator, Strumbitsky, and Cruisin'. So it's bound to be fun. And it's going to be another great match. And Psychaotic still won't leave. So
go away, Psycha. Go.
Hanging out.
These are the starting
here with us.
These are the starting lineups, so this should be. There's no excuses. There's no asterisks. This is just guns blazing and Ender taking the disc and running it in, trying that first shot, not finding anything but the ding ring. It does get rebounded and back to Jiggy, who lost it on the Geo. So the stack for Instinct is going to pick it up and just reset it gently. Not quite set there. There it goes. Now it comes back into the blue zone, into the hands of Strem, and Strem passing underneath to that is Oculasator working the low side there. Choosing to pass back and reset, just taking their time on this play.
And that's going to be Cruisin' sends that across up to Ender. Beautiful pass indeed. And that's going to be across to Strumbitsky. And he is going to send it to Ock. And it's going to bounce back out into outside of the bubble. And Jiggy's going to pick that one up. Looking for the pass. Going to send it down the arena where the stack is going to get to it. But Ender grabs it first and sends that back down all the way down into the blue end of the arena.
Into the blue end, and it is Strem who picks that one up on the run. Ender getting the pass across from Strem, but just not finding the handle on it. It does get picked up by KFC and Jiggy, who are just getting a little too easy with that and got run down. Though Jiggy does pick it up and move it back through, so it moves to the other side, and here comes the blue stack. They overrun it a little bit, so it does wind up being a little bit of a little scrum down there. Single Shot and Ender going at it head to head and kind of trading blows. The disc gets free in the middle, and it is now C. Jason who inverts on the ceiling, moving around, gets the cross pass over to teammate KFC. KFC now resetting it, so they're slowing it down. Nobody's going driving at this at the goal too fast, and that's why we are still 0-0. C. Jason cross, and that one came back over into the hands of Single Shot. Now it is a 2-0 run, and it is Ethereal's lead.
Nice job indeed. Now it's not every day that we have players that have moves named after them, and in this game specifically, we have 2, Ender and Strumbitsky. What does it take to get a play named after you, or a move named after you?
Infamy.
That's incredible,
Yeah, I mean,
like
well,
goals.
I mean, I don't know how much Strem would like to claim his namesake, but it is what it is. He did kind of discover some of the movement exploits early on, and they kind of stuck to him. Ender, of course, Kung has the allegedly the Kung shot, though, but people claim that. Boop, of course, has one. And Ender, the man himself, taking that pass inbound and getting it finished on the off ramp to the goal, making that an even game, 2-2. Instinct Ethereal, they're just trading blows at the moment. First minute and a half off the clock, and we are pretty much, we are dead even still. So nobody establishing dominance just yet, but we will see as it is Ethereal rolling out. See Jason with the disc and moving forward to KFC.
Yep, and that is going to be KFC. Sends across a Single Shot, looking for the pass, finds it to Jiggy. Oh, loses possession right there underneath the goal. Ock's going to pick that one up and sends it all the way back down through the tunnel and into the blue bubble. And it's going to bounce back off the wall, and Single Shot's going to pick that one up first.
Yeah, very close to the backside of that goal. A single shot picks it up just in time, throws it over to C. Jason. C. Jason trying to make that relay pass across the whole arena. KFC was the intended target, but didn't quite find his mark as this goes through the tunnel and now is just bouncing around in the mid with little trading possessions here. Does wind up back in the hands of Instinct. Strem taking a little shot there. He had an open lane for a moment, but the defense did come rallying back. Single shot now taking the rally to the other's direction, but it is cruising in his favorite backline spot and just working out what's going on, making sure nothing slips past the defense there. KFC now trying to slip that one past the defense, tries the mail slot, doesn't quite get it, returns it right back to his hands. He has a second shot here off the nest and it just kind of bounces around. Free disc, and it winds up going back the other way with Ender.
And C. Jason's going to pick it up, though, right there outside of the tunnel and sends it across the arena to single shot. He's going to pass it over to KFC, and we're missing his mom in chat, by the way. And that's going to be Jiggy with the goal to put them in a 2-point lead here, still with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, what a heck of a play. Everybody in this game is playing just defense, defense, defense. And you can see that there are almost no open lanes. That's why everybody just keeps looking at it, turning around and coming back. Looking at it, turning around and coming back. So nobody's seeing an open driving lane to go through. Cruising, trying to take this one downfield into the hands of Ock and Ock to Strem. So Strem's now set up the play. He's looking around. Didn't have a lot of people in front of him just yet, including his teammates. So he's just going to walk slowly. Tries the shot with the goalie stun intended, but the goalie does grab put a hand on it, but it finishes up Oculus Hater stun and done, and that one's now 4-4. So we are starting over with just about half this round to go.
Nice play by both teams there, but you know what? I love tie matches. They're my absolute favorites. So let's go. We got 5 minutes left in round one, and that is going to be C. Jason with the disc there on Joust. Sends it over to KFC, but he loses possession for a moment as he and is that Ender over there are exchanging some slugging out there. And that's going to be into the hands of Cruisin' to make the clear. Sends it back down. Oh, nice interception by KFC. Looks for the play. Sends it across to Jiggy. Nice quick pass, but Cruisin' picks it up right there.
What a read. A read and a spin and a toss, and Cruisin' getting Ender to pick it up. The bounce out the flat bounce there does go fortunately into the hands of Oculus Hater, who winds up double bouncing it inside the ring and finishing that one up for the 2-point lead. What a play that was. I mean that really it hit all marks. It really did. With Cruisin' working the defense, getting it forward into the offensive hands, and the offensive guys just finishing it up. That's what you hope to have on your team is good finishers and good defense. You can trust each other and to get your job done.
And they're doing a great job of that. I mean, these guys have been together. You know, they have known each other and played together for a long time. Many of these guys are wow. Okay, right there. That needs no words. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Instinct. Definitely, they're breaking the pattern of trading goals, and that's now 3 in a row for Instinct. Oculus Hater with 2, and Strem with that last one. So the pattern has been broken, and Instinct now having the distinct lead of 2 goals or 4 points. So this will they're set their tone, they set their momentum. Somebody in chat said this was an incredibly defensive game from Instinct, and I don't think that's on accident. I mean, you find these guys, they scrim each other a lot. They know each other. The scouting report is absolutely established. There's no guesswork here. You kind of know how you need to play every team in the Master Tier when you're the top of the Master Tier, especially. So, you know, what you see is just a combination of things like that, where KFC makes the read beautifully and finishes it off. But you see, you know, the culmination of really good intelligence on both sides of the equation, just working what they know is going to work against the opposite team.
I'm just so amazed. These guys are so good and so much fun to watch. We do have Tila there in the chat. She has arrived, so hello, Mama, and she's fantastic and always here supporting. What a save by C. Jason! Holy cow! Beautiful job. Ock with the disc, gonna send it over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky's gonna send it back across the arena. Oculasator's gonna pick that one up right there and sends it back for the reset to Cruisin' there in the tunnel area.
Yeah, cruising with the disc, and cruising the quintessential, top level goalie. But give C. Jason a lot of credit as well. That man's hands work fast and work well. You'll see him make a 2 or 3 saves just like that in almost every match that he's in. Another stellar goalie. I think he's a little bit of an unsung hero as well in that capacity. As that cross comes through, C. Jason was tied up by Arculasator out of the goal, and Strimbitsky got the chance just to walk that one in, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And they are walking away with keeping this 4-point lead. So Instinct has, they can afford to trade blows at this point because of the 4-point lead. They don't have to keep cranking super hard and trying to run score after score after score.
I kind of felt bad there for C. Jason because you said he was tied up. He was literally behind the goal being stunned out. And it was a very smart play indeed. Single shot with the answer, though, there, right here, with just a minute and a half left in the round. And we only have a 1-goal game.
Yeah, I mean, this one's going to come down to possessions, quite possibly. Ethereal needs to break the pattern of trading blows and needs to score back-to-back. Right here, this is kind of where it's do or die. If they can break this possession, this round could go in their side. But we do see Strim working the front line, and he is waiting for the team to move forward. Just dancing around the Geo, decides to float in space, passes it over to Ender. Ender is on the ceiling, so he has plenty of room to work. He's just drawing the defenders out, just making some room. Backs it up now. The stack was super fast to bite on that one, but they come back and they're instantly back in the bubble as Instinct is just playing catch forward and backward all the way to the back line, almost to mid. They can play time. That's all they have to do is just play time. They have 37 seconds to burn. They don't have to score. They have to draw the defense out, and then once the defense is out, they keep moving forward, or they just move it back.
You're right, and they're taking that time to just move that disc around, drawing them out of the defensive area there. Ender with the disc, still 21 seconds left. They just need a few more passes, and they take the... Oh my goodness.
Oh, the drive-by stun,
They lose possession, but the stack went by so fast that it took 2 players out of defense.
Right.
So that would have been... That was an interesting play to me to watch. Oculasator there with the disc now, just burning the clock. 2 more seconds, and that is the round to Instinct.
Yep, the round goes to Instinct, and the first round is usually setting the tone. Back in the day, back in the Kangarilla days, Stram and company were always a second and third round team. I mean, I'm gonna say always, but not all. I mean, that was kind of their MO, and people would get on them like, well, they're losing round 1. Well, Instinct kind of can do that as well, and Ethereal can do that as well also. So if you watch these teams enough, you see how they kind of operate. Well, I feel like they were doing in the front end of that match was they were really just kind of feeling out who was going to establish the pace. And the pace really never got established by anybody strongly. And then you saw Instinct step up, and they stepped up, and they scored three goals in a row, which really led to the difference here. I mean, it was only a 2-point difference in the end, but the pattern of goal, and trading off goals then brought it into Instinct's side. Yeah, so that will set the tone for what we see coming in the next round for sure. But we'll see if Ethereal can take this moment to figure out a way to break that pattern. That's the game of chess we're playing right here.
Right, and these guys are definitely in it for... I mean, they don't care about the quick win, right? They want a game. They love a good game as much as the rest of us do. So I'm sure... I would actually love to hear what they are saying to change the play for this second round, because these are always the interesting ones to me when we come back from round 1 and play style has been adapted. And, I mean, like we said before, though, these guys know each other. They played together for months and years and what have you, and they're well versed on how the others play. So it'll be interesting to see if they change it up. And that's going to be a quick headbutt joust, it appeared, there for Ethereal. I say it right this time?
Ethereal.
Ethereal! Oh,
Whoopsie. Okay. Anywho, the name of the team doesn't matter. It's the players that are here to show you how good they are. KFC dinging that one, unfortunately, for his team, Ethereal. And that one is going to get reset all the way back to C. Jason on the back line. C. Jason getting a little pressure there, moving the disc forward. Single shot has it now, crossing over back to C. Jason. C. Jason turning around, doing a little dance, but getting it picked off. Just Strim waiting to find that disc and gets it. Sends the team forward. Says, I got this. Keep moving forward. We'll pass forward. There it is. The pass up. Oculasator to Ender drawing out the defense. It is Jiggy under attacking him there. Still have a cruise. We still have goalie back on the back line there. It is single shot covering the goal, and that one winds up being a bounce goal. Ender taking that one in to give the first 2 points of the round of 2.
Incredible, and that is going to, like you said, put them on the board first here. A minute in. Joust advantage going back over to Ethereal. The short E instead of the long E. I've corrected myself and made notes. I will not make it wrong again. See Jason with the disc, gonna send that down the arena and into the hands of Jiggy. Jiggy looking for the pass, finds it right there underneath the goal area to single shot. Single shot sends it out. Jiggy across. Wow. Ooh, what a save by Cruisin. Gonna send that back down through the tunnel and going to go all the way into the bubble. Who's going to get there first? Oh, it was Ock, but he loses possession. KFC right there. Got stunned out, but was able to maintain possession of the disc. Sends that back down. Cross. And into Cruisin's hands.
Yeah, it's a loose disc moving back into the blue side. KFC to reel it in and bring it back into the tunnel, into possession of Cruisin. Playing a little bit up. Sorry, that's C. Jason. I'm just reading the name too small there. Gets across the scene, and wow, Jiggy moving around on the backside of the clock there. Just find the opportunity to finish that one off. Winds up being a self goal off of Strem, probably off his head. Could have been off of something. Maybe he got a hand on it and pulled it in. Doesn't matter. Points are points are points, and that is the way it goes. And it is now 2-2. So we start over essentially at 0. That would be Instinct rolling out right here.
And he's going to send it down to Cruisin. Cruisin sends it down the arena, but it's going to bounce off of the Geo. And that's going to give the opportunity to... do it again. Ethereal. To pick that one up. I will not get it wrong. If it takes me all night, I'm going to have it perfect by the end of the show. That's going to be a quick grab there by Strembitsky. Going to send it down. Oh, but it does not quite make it in the goal. And he is going to get it to Ender. Ender shoots it. I can't keep up. They're moving so doggone fast. KFC with the disc, going to send it down the arena all the way through. And that's going to be into the upper trench area.
Yeah, Strem picks that one up and brings it scarily fast to Ender, making sure he's paying attention and staying engaged, I guess. As Ender's working the back line, the disc moves forward and into the hands of Cruisin. Cruisin's getting the cross pass over to Strem. Strem working backwards, but just didn't quite have the communication there as the stack from Ethereal does. They finish that one off. That one winds up coming out of KFC's hands about halfway back in the arena, and that finish was just lovely. Is now 3 point. That 3 points right there, making the difference between them. Ethereal in the lead with just about 6.5 left on the clock. This is round 2. So round 1 went to Instinct. Round 2 up in the air. If we see the round 3, when it makes us all happy.
All right, that's going to be Oculusator going to send that down into Strembitsky's hands. Going to send it down, but it's going to be grabbed there by C. Jason, and he is going to send it back out of the bubble into Single Shot's hand. Single Shot's going to send it all the way down into the bubble. Quick stack coming in here, and that's going to be a slam dunk by KFC.
Man, the beauty of accurate stacks. That's what you see right there. I mean, they read where that thing was bouncing. They read exactly the speed it was on, the trajectory it was on, picked it up, didn't care if there was a defender in the way, picked it up, finished it. I mean, that's the way it should be. And Ethereal is firing on all cylinders right now. Just keeping Instinct on their heels a little bit. They're determining the speed and the tone of the game that they want to play, and that's making the difference right now. Oculusator being bugged by the stack of Ethereal. KFC and Jiggy do manage to make him make a mistake. KFC bounces it, I believe, off the head of Jiggy, and then it winds up a little bit crazy. He did manage to reclaim it. It winds up bouncing it off the floor. Don't know what that little move was, possibly mid-stun. But Oculusator does wind up with it and sending it back to the other side. It is into the hands of Strem, and Strem finishes that one up, making it just a 2-point game.
That was a beautiful shot. Wow. Well done indeed, Instinct answering back to gain that goal, to put them in just with 2 points, like you said. Still half of the round to go. We are in a good position here. It's anybody's game. I mean, this is breathtakingly close. Beautiful, beautiful job by both teams indeed. And that is going to be a grab by Cruisin, looking for the clear, and he's going to find it right there with Oculusator in upper trench, but he's going to feel some pressure there by Single Shot coming in on him pretty quick. The stack going to get there and grab that, but they lose possession.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Strem giving the defense a heck of a scare there as they had him right down their throats. And it is still Instinct on attack here, so they are moving the disc around in the blue bubble with impunity here. But they do manage to get a little reset. I mean, every time it looks like it's going to go to Ethereal's side or way, it does come rattling right back toward him. That one is now going to be free. In the side of Instinct is Oculusator running it down. He's going to have pressure. See Jason's in the neighborhood. He does manage to get across to Cruisin, forwarding it down to Strem. Strem looking at the lane, doesn't like what he sees, finds Ender on the other side. Ender finishes that one off, and it's now a tie game.
A tie with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. What a match. Very, very well done by both teams. They are doing a fantastic job, as we expect. I mean, you know, these guys are the best of the best, and that is going to give Joust advantage back over to Ethereal. I quit. I'm not even going to try.
It's a weird word. But it, you know, we've made up how to pronounce it, so you can make it up too. It doesn't really matter. That's gonna be Occulizator on the ceiling, as Mr. Dimwee likes to say, and Ock tossing it over, but getting it into the hands of Ethereal. Ethereal working it low. KFC moving it to the right to the Jiggy. Jiggy getting stunned out, trying to drive to the goal, and not quite finishing that one. Strem picking it up, getting it in the hands of Ock. Ock kind of cleaning up and moving it downfield. It is going to be the stack of Ethereal picking it up and turning it back around. Single shot with a bounce through the tunnel, gets it turned right back in the hands of Instinct. So here we go, back and forth. Back and forth and back and forth. Is now Strem picking up it off the bounce, and that is just going to be a cleanup on aisle 7. Strembitsky taking care of that one, getting the Zamboni out. We're going to go into the last 2 minutes of this one with a 2-point lead for Instinct.
All right, what are you hoping to see, Newton Dad?
A third round, of course.
Of course.
I want to see Ethereal bring a buzzer beater to take us to the third round. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I would be here for that for sure.
I'm
see
rooting.
Jason.
I'm rooting
Yeah.
right here. Do it for us, Ethereal.
Come on, guys. You got this.
Cruising with the pass, passing high into the trap area. Oculusator now handling it, moving forward, a little bit bothered by the defense, but they do manage to give him a little bit of space. Jiggy KFC kind of in his face, looking for the cross as the stack was going by, but just missing them. But Ender getting the fortunate bounce, and Strembitsky cleaning that one up after that looked like a loose pass, but Strem, pushing it as the goalie was trying to get stunned out by his teammate. Ock then finding the back line, cleaning that one up, moving it back forward is me Ender. Ender moving it forward, looking for Oculusator, not quite connecting a KFC, slapping it out. But it does come right back in the bubble. So that wish for a 3-pointer coming up is the wish. I'm closing my eyes, I'm crossing my fingers, but it is Instinct now putting a little bit more ice on this baby, and they're talking about going home after the next minute and a half.
They are indeed. And that last goal was almost just, what's the right word for it? Instinctual.
Yeah.
Right there. So,
almost
well
like they knew what they were doing.
Just there. It was a part of what they do.
I mean, I saw Ender packing up the cooler. I think they think this one's going to be over. So, we'll see. This one's coming through. It is picked up into the swarm of Instinct players as Cruising just swats it to the other side of the field. See Jason picking it up, bringing it back into the mid, single shot with that one, moving it forward. He does have KSC who's going to get on his leapfrog there and try to get it around the defense. Doesn't quite get it through. Does make a shot, but it gets picked up on the cleanup by Oculusator. They have time on their side, so all they have to do again is move the disc around like they did in the first round, or score, and it gets really cold in here. Yeah,
well, they just stretched that lead.
The math time says ain't no more math time, and this one's going to go in the pocket of Strem and Friends, Ender, Ock, Strem, and Cruisin', also known as Instinct, your reigning champions of Season 4, are going to take this one in 2. It's always a show. It's always a lot of fun. It's always scary as hell to face the defending champions, and I think Ethereal did a fantastic job tonight at that. Keeping them at bay and staying in this game end to end. They didn't get mercy, they didn't get the floor wiped with them. They stayed in it and fought hard, and they did a dang good job as the final seconds roll off the clock here.
They did indeed. Great game, great game. Thank you guys so much in Twitch chat for joining us, and this was fun. What a fun night.
It's fun to watch two top level teams really go at it when they know the meta, they know each other, that they're gonna play their hardest, that they're not gonna throw a bunch of crazy stees into the market and do things that don't need to be done. They just go in, they play hard, and what happens is we have a great game. We got close to a third round. Honestly, it sounds like they're going to go ahead and play that third round anyways, as I hear them loading up the arena and keep going, which is always cool to know that they just want to play, and that's the cool part about this game is these guys are here to have fun, and they show you a great time. And Strem like 12 points on the board. You got almost more than everybody else on the Ethereal side. So it's imbalanced in some ways, but it's balanced in others, and we find ways to really enjoy everything about it. Yeah.
We did-
Anyways,
we absolutely
I digress. So that's gonna do it for us for tonight. Athena, do you have anything else to mention tonight before we get out of here?
No, just, you guys keep working hard. We love casting this game. We love watching this game, or we wouldn't be here. And love it because of you guys. So keep up the hard work and keep up the fun and keep giving us something to do. So thank you guys.
Absolutely. So that's going to do it for us here on Friday night. This is Echo Arena, VRML Channel 1, Season 5, Week 10. And, that was Master Tier Instinct versus Ethereal. You saw Instinct take it in 2. It's always a pleasure to have you guys with us. It's a pleasure to have AthenaStorm with us. It's always a pleasure to have Wonder T-Man on the cams, doing the great work on the back, the behind the scenes. It's definitely the hardest job in this whole show, I should know. And we love having you guys here, and we wouldn't do this without you guys, and honestly, there'd be no reason to. So until we see you again next time, be good to each other. See you.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.